You better bring it, or it's going to get rejected.
Out left to the wing.
Hey, swing it.
Down to 5 on the shot
Don't
clock.
forget the clock now.
Second shot opportunity.
Come on, man. Come on.
There with the bucket. Randall's got his first bucket in this one.
And how about the touch there inside? And that's where Randall likes to get the ball. And you can see
gets the three-pointer to fall.
Well, he saw the defender back, and he got the lucky light from the lead and capitalized.
And it's Barnes slamming it down. He just powered that one. One of the game's top dunkers. Here's Poole. He could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Julius Randle picks one up.
You know, when Jordan Poole is playing smart, selfless basketball, he can be a true weapon offensively.
And when you look at Jordan Poole's game, GA, what makes him special?
I think it's his creativity and elusiveness. Able to get in his bag, if you will, and play with it. And create a shot more or less at will.
Dragic taking his time here. Walton with the steal. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by.
And a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love
You got it. Come on.
stifle shooter. Not quite enough defense that time around, just lucky.
Well, that's an incredible defensive effort there by him. He just erased that shot.
Barnes right side. And the dunk by Barnes.
And a big dunk there from a springy Barnes. He gets up fast there for the hammer.
Hitting off the back of the rim. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Orlando trails by 7. Barnes the screen. Randall outside. 6 to shoot. Over Barnes. And called in by Los Angeles.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Good luck. Good luck.
And here's Garnett. And so it's Los Angeles heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And we'll be right back after this. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. And here's Dragic. They'll bring it up for Orlando. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
When you got a point guard, in the string, no lead is safe.
Let's do it. Let's go. Bring it in. If he goes to the rim, then go. Yes, sir.
Welcome in, everyone, for some 2K basketball. Sure to be an entertaining contest. Some collegiate talent included in the lineup. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy.
Here we go.
And it's Atlanta to start out.
Go there, go there!
I got him. Hey, take that shot. Hey, look up top.
Adebayo the screen. Goes back up. And the layup is up and in.
Well, that's exactly what Adebayo's out there to do off the ball. Work the glass and get his team second chance opportunities.
To stand multiple defensive selections for Bam Adebayo.
Well, look, Kevin, Bam Adebayo has three key things for a defender, all right? He is smart, he is tough, and he is very, very versatile. He can guard virtually everyone on the floor at a given time.
Now Stewart. Rip missing on the three. And it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. And just about a minute into the first quarter.
Stay on here.
George looking over the floor. Stewart with the steal. And finished off by Collison.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed. That's what he did.
You ain't got it today.
Converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Now, here's Stewart. 4-point game.
Whose man is
Inside. And stolen by Song. And George, here we go. It's stolen by Adebayo.
right here? Good luck, man. Good luck.
And he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, Adebayo's going to work inside. That's what they want him to do.
Fires top of the key. It's a big height punch and goes in.
Well, that's a shot where your coach is saying, no, and then...
Here's Green. And Green slams it in.
How about the execution inside by Green? He's excellent at knowing when to attack.
Outside, George. A minute 20 left to play here in the first. And he comes up with the deuce.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early...
The shot by Adebayo, no good. Hamilton with it. Now guarded by Fox. Wasted no time on that one.
And this is really what Hamilton does so well. A premier mid-range scorer who just finds ways to create space for that shot.
Now here is Hamilton. Tries it from 19. That's short off the rim.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Here's George. Kick out to Hamilton. Hamilton can't get that one to fall. And it's Adebayo with the ball for Atlanta. Here's Fox. Trains it from 17 feet out.
Pure confidence. The moment the ball hits Fox's hands, he's letting it fly.
Here's Hamilton. Pulled the shot a little late, but the bounce goes his way.
And you can see that backcourt just setting the tone for the entire team.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's Atlanta up. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
Here's Poole. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Here's Atlanta. And when you look at Jordan Poole's game, GA, what makes him special?
I think it's his creativity and elusiveness. Able to get in his bag, if you will, and play with it.
Reads shot trajectories so well. Garnett understands how to capitalize on that offensive play.
Yes, that goes in. Smith's got his first points in this one.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never an easy night for you. Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Hachimura, the screen. Fires it up. Garnett grabs the board. And here's Los Angeles now.
Get it going.
Here's Poole. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Poole's got the lead up to 2 for Los Angeles.
And the mid-range can be tricky for Poole, but he can set some when he has to.
Back to Holmgren.
Shot.
Pass to Smith. The ball is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Poole. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Poole's got his second bucket.
That shows the confidence Poole has, not hesitating to rise and fire when the shot's there.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Crash that forward, man. Crash it.
You got it. Come on.
This is that one. He's 0 for 1 from the field. Here's Hachimura. Here's Holmgren. Here's Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Nailed from three-point land. Smith's got 5 points now this quarter.
And not a huge focus for Smith out there, but that doesn't mean he won't take the ball.
Get to him.
Back to Hamilton. Both hands to jam it in.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Here's Poole. Los Angeles with another miss. Atlanta leading by 3. And stolen by Barnes. And Jefferson wide open. He shoots. Here's Walton. And Walton throws it down.
Finishing things off there with a dunk.
Quickly looking it over. There's 25 seconds left here in the second. From the baseline. In Atlanta again with the bucket.
And a solid shooter from mid-range. Hachimura with textbook fundamentals.
Poole outside. And the rejection by Holmgren. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And here is Los Angeles now. They trail by 3. Here's Poole. Can't hit from in close.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Atlanta leads by just 3. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a quick one as both teams try to gain an edge. And George, here we go. Great D that time from Collison.
Go.
Over to the left wing. George with the steal.
Shot. Yo, grab it.
Sellinger, no good. Atlanta leading by 3. Green taking his time here.
Great timing on the rejection there. This young kid, Sarr, has major defensive potential.
Pass to Sullinger. Shot clock at 5. Rebound, Atlanta. Outside Fox. George with the steal. Fox with the steal. And they'll keep possession.
Sharp defensive instincts from the rookie. Sarr using to knock that one away.
Los Angeles trails by 3. And the big fella showing promise. Great, especially at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, I mean, great mobility for a 7-footer. That's invaluable for a big man in today's game. And has the makings of a modern offensive game as well.
Well, that's on the defense there. You can't let Bam get prime-time positioning inside.
Hamilton outside. He nails it, and we're tied up. Hamilton's got 9 points.
Now, that's a nice kid. Great field. With it.
Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. No good from Hamilton. Pass to Adebayo. There's Green with the 3. And Larry Brown wants a timeout.
Timeout.
There's now give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? Your duty as a coach is to finesse your lineups so your guys get the best chance to succeed.
Both teams will make substitutions. They have not led for a while. A chance to do so here.
Well, they'd like to retake the lead on this possession.
Count that bucket.
Well, look, you need a bucket, go to him. This is exactly what he's built to do. Stay on him!
Williams up on top. Pass to Hachimura. Miller outside. Just 5 on the clock. Hachimura, no good. Basket here gets them back in front.
It's been a long time coming, partner.
Here's Walton. Beautiful dash, and the layup goes down. Walton's got 6 points.
Smart read by Poole. Noticing the overcommitment and making the deep end.
There's Hachimura in the corner.
That's the way I flush it
And a
down.
dunk by Hachimura.
Using that momentum on the drive to great effect now. That's a dunk.
Shut up!
And Jefferson throws it down hard.
Oh, look at Jefferson blitzing the defense, going on the drive and just exploiting the gap in the coverage.
Down low. Miller. Rebound by Antoine Jameson. Takes it inside. That's the one. The kick out to Poole. And there's the dunk to finish it off.
And some kind of switch must have been flipped at halftime because both teams are
This is
getting
too
after it.
easy.
And you can feel the pace picking up in this second half. Both teams have dialed up the intensity.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Los Angeles on top, up by 2. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Outside Williams to the middle. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Oh, I love that dish down look.
It's Jefferson outside. Grabs the miss.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three. Vital basket there. This is just the time, and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
Elbow shot. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Jefferson's got it all tied up now for Los Angeles. Here's Williams. Nice move. And that's 2 points on the layup.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Oh, my word. You can't play much tougher interior defense than that.
There's the dunk.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
Hey, who got ball?
From 17 feet away, it's in. His shot is pure.
Rising to the occasion, he found a way to get himself open and get his shot.
Nice job taking the initiative. Coaches will encourage you to take that if you have a good look.
Smith there for the rebound. Atlanta leading by 4. And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And stolen by Hamilton. Here's White. Atlanta with the rebound. And there's a minute 45 to go for the fourth quarter. To the inside. Outside, it's good. And it's 8 points for Bam Adebayo.
Adebayo being aggressive there. Quick release on the catch and shoot.
White with it. Now Green defending. Bird outside. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
A guy whose confidence has really flourished. Turner isn't shy of that second.
Hey, heads up, don't get hit.
To the paint. Adebayo throws it down.
Well, he can do that. Adebayo's an excellent athlete, even by NBA standards.
Fires from the wing. Good. And now they trail by just 4.
Seems like nothing was Larry Bird. He looks relaxed, scoring, even in a high-stakes moment.
Here's Hamilton. Yes! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
It counts. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Absolutely essential that they come right back to answer with that 3-0. This gets the crowd energized.
Get it.
You ain't no shooter.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for Atlanta.
Fearless. Draymond Green gets it done in the moment.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And it's all about the 3 right here.
Yeah, and when your opponent
Timeout.
knows what
Timeout.
you need, it makes it
Start it.
that much harder to find an open.
Oh yeah, I remember you. Always doubted on the kid. What they tell you do, it turns to motivation. What they said they
timeout. Timeout.
To stay alive.
Start it.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get a quick one.
And Larry Brown wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get a quick one.
Here's Hamilton.
I got your help.
And we're going to have a jump ball.
Jump ball. Cool it. You two players.
And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really,